Yeah, I think the actions are going to be local or national, but always a forum like AFI, which is global in nature, is always important, where people come and learn from each other, make commitments. Actually, when you make a commitment, it's like you're making yourself accountable to the whole world, and build partnerships. I think we need a global effort, but the implementation, of course, is going to happen on the local grounds. I mean, every country is unique, and but challenges for financial inclusion, although might have a local content by their general, in common in nature, and also issues for instance, gender gaps and the reasons behind, they are really almost common. But the solutions have to be specific. So there is always value in individual countries to attend this. So you hear from what is happening here and there, and you get best practices. Then you go back and test them to your own local context. Maybe not personally, but I've seen it. People who are really close to me, dear to me, even people whom I serve. I mean, the women constituency in Rwanda, they keep telling me that we have these issues of lack of access. We are not treated the way we should be treated. We are asked collaterals and we don't have them. We don't know even what are the financial products. So I may not really have lived a personal experience because I've not yet done, say, an investment project for which I need a loan because I'm a public servant. But really, I've seen it firsthand, these issues, and I live with them every day, especially as a senior official in the central bank. And people really look up at us to really help them achieve, resolve some of the financial access issues. Actually, the role of the committee is really to advise and guide on how to operationalize a commitment which the African Alliance for Financial Inclusion, AFI, has taken really to mainstream gender. And this was out of a number of steps, including even evidence. Like there is a study that the Women's World Banking has conducted on behalf of the AFI that has come up with really key steps or things that people should do to advance financial inclusion and for women and for men. And we had also been discussing this issue over the last 1 2 years or so, and it's a momentum that has been built. So we were really very satisfied to see that AFI has really taken its commitment, and in a span of just 1 year, it has established a committee. It has now an action plan, and it has remobilized the working groups to start really mainstreaming, and it's amazing that we are building our institution, which is AFI, and giving it levels of governance that are going to help it achieve its goals. What I would like to see more is really move from access to usage and meaningful usage, which means usage that is going to solve a problem. For instance, we are talking of in Rwanda, government has reduced the number of students they can support on a scholarship for the university. But we need to start thinking about how, if I have a baby today, I start saving today for their education in the next 20 years also. So that's really, we need to bring the discussion at that level so that if for the demand side, the people need understand that having access to finance is for a purpose, and you can do this A, B, C, D if you want to achieve a EFGH in the future. So that's really, it's really the real mainstreaming at the hearts of the very people we want to serve. And we need also to drive usage from the supply side. Currently, we are working with financial institutions because I believe in market and market players. Regulators, we can do as much. Government can do this much. But if we don't really have the actual players, implementers, people who deliver the services at the financial institutions, so they must buy into the value of financial inclusion. And I know they do. But we need to work together and build partnerships so that we really bring market solutions or correct market failures where they are in partnership. But ultimately, they're going to be the ones driving this change. So that's one of the things I would like to see. It's really drive usage and for impact, but also involvement of the private sector in these discussions. Because the much results we are seeing today are partly attributable to a more and more involvement from the private players.